Welcome back. It's Monday, June 14th, and I just got done doing some yard work. That is some abstract art that I've been working on. I think it's done. It's a palette, and I'm going to use it to try to like barricade off my rain barrel that I'm going to collect rainwater from the downspout on the other side of the house, and I've just been waiting for it to cool down. It's currently 8:16 and it's 88 degrees in northeast Kansas and pretty darn hot, and it's only going to get hotter the rest of this week. So it's time for an update on the garden. Let's go check. I mowed, but I did not have the daylight to weed eat nor the energy. So potatoes, you know, I don't come over here very often, and I probably should come over here more often. Looks like some of these leaves are burnt. These 3 potatoes probably need more dirt put around them, if you can see how tall they've gotten. I'm not sure if the garlic's doing good or if it's tall and spindly, but let's move on. Elephant ear number 1 and its next door neighbor pot of grass. Super excited it's got 3 leaves already. I think it dries out pretty easily, so when we look at elephant ear number 2, it might look a little bit more advanced even though it sprouted separately or later. So also take note of all those brassicas, all those broccoli plants. I'm never gonna get away from volunteer broccoli in this driveway. Over here, let me get a little closer. The sage is dying, and it lasted through the winter last year and the super cold winter at the beginning of this year. So the only thing I can possibly think that's happening is that it was way too wet, and that pool doesn't have very good drainage. It barely has any of the bottom left, and I drilled a bunch of holes on the side that's closest to the driveway, but water still pools pretty heavily in that pool because it's a pool. And my oregano looks to be going to seed, which is kind of sad. It was here last year, so I'm considering tearing all of that out and fencing it off and making it another strawberry bed. But I have bunnies, and if I put it there, they might figure out how to get in with the steps. So that might not be a good idea. Moving on. This is the front yard squash plant, and it's got a couple of blooms. I think that one's gonna open tomorrow. We'll see. Kind of cool to be a volunteer out in my front yard. When I mowed, I knocked off a couple leaves, but that's okay. And I should have used the leaf blower to get all the grass out of there so that more grass doesn't grow. But again, you know, the whole daylight thing. My butterfly, which is now in a chrysalis. Oh, my poppy's starting to die. Anyway, my monarch butterfly that's in a chrysalis. Maybe I'll just throw that in, throw a little video of my caterpillar. There it is. There's like caterpillar skin right there that I might get out and see if it's like a snake shed or something. There it is. Betty number 2. Gonna be a butterfly. Update on the cucumbers. The 2 taller ones are the ones I purchased, burpless cucumbers. I haven't gotten any to get pollinated yet. The 2 shorter that are over there are national pickling cucumbers. My long beans. It's kind of hard to get a good angle when everything is green. I'm complaining, right? My peas look to be dying off. I've tried some, but they're just so tough. The peas on the inside aren't that bad, but the casing on the outside is pretty tough. So, I don't know. We might leave this a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I can't decide. kale. One of my Facebook friends told me to bake it and make kale chips. So I've got the stuff. I just need to make the harvest and do it. These are my cucamelons. They're finally starting to climb, looking cute. I can't wait until they get cucamelons so that I can share them with everybody. At least everybody on this channel. Those are the weeds that have come back since I weeded this bed, which was 3 weeks ago-ish. Here's number 2. Look at elephant ear number 2. Look at it go. Beautiful. And here's elephant ear number 3. I'm excited for them to get really big. I pruned some of the dill that's on here. I don't know, something's eating it. I'm not sure what's eating it. Tried to put some trifecta in there. Haven't gotten any more strawberries since I planted them, so that's kind of sad. I also need to stop by the community garden and give you guys an update of that. Pepper bed. Still looks wonderful since I pruned it? No. Pulled weeds. We picked all the radishes. So I had some of those in my salad that I had for dinner tonight. Very tasty and spicy. Didn't know that radishes were spicy. Tomato plants. You can definitely see the onions in the middle. I finished weeding this bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that time lapse in now. Okay, this plant is tomato sun gold. And we have, oh no, I knocked one off. Oh man. Oh, okay, so don't be so heavy-handed with them. Got some right there. What is this? Beef Master. Oh, there's a sucker. Come on. Look how big the flowers are on this Beef Master. This one's a big boy. This one I think is a big boy also. I think. Because I separated them. Somebody was just singing as they drove by. That was cute. Love it. Anyway, if I had 2 in the same pot, I just would put them right next to each other. So I'm gonna guess that that is the same as this. Brandywine Papa Joe's. This one's had curly leaves for a very long time. And it's not getting any taller. And it's kind of stunted. This one, which should be its box mate. Actually, look. There's 2 whole plants right here. I need to snip that off. I don't know. Something might be weird with this plant. Because this was in the ground when I was weeding and I pulled it out. Not like pull, I just got it out so it could do what it wanted to do. I don't know. So this one, well, it should be related to that one. if my theory from earlier is correct. I don't know. Maybe this one's... No, because this one and that one are the same. Label your plants, friends. Got some little flowers down there, little suckers right in here to get out. Oh, man. Bug by my ear. Ah! A few flowers. Garlic, and then all the onions. You can actually see them down the middle now because there's not a bunch of grass. Tomato plant, nothing, because nothing came up. Tomato plant I got for 80 cents. Tomato plant that I moved after I weeded, which I probably said something about, but it rained right after that same day and just kind of beat that up. And that one is the only one I grew from seed that's out here. Moving on. Okay, in the back bed, flea beetles. Did you see them jump away? Let's see if I can get it on camera. Why, flea beetles? Why must you attack? Look, this is my new plant. Focus. This is a water, rubbing alcohol, and dish soap mixture. It's supposed to not hurt the plants, but it's supposed to kill the flea beetles. So I'm just spraying the plants and then around the plants a little bit. And actually, I think I'm gonna leave this right here. It won't hurt it to get rained on if it ever decides to rain again. Watermelons over here are actually starting to take off. I did weed this bed. Oh yeah, let me put in that time lapse real quick. I don't know what it is I enjoy about time lapse, but I just think they're really cool. So got it weeded. I did not do anything with the weeds around the bed, obviously. This melon is looking really good finally. That one not so much. That one not so much either. We'll see. Cantaloupe over here. That's like a hole. You can't really tell on camera. I need to probably, I don't know. I need to stop interfering is what I need to do. This is another one that I don't know if it's gonna take off or not. Here's my squash. Looking nice. Looks like it's got a bloom that's gonna open soon. And pumpkin. Look at the blooms. Look at them. Don't see any females yet. Why are you going that way? Don't go that way. Come this way. Let me coax this for a sec. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully, I assume the leaves will find their way back up, even though I kind of turned them upside down. But, well, all right, let's just take that whole little leaf off. But look at this really strong root. Oh, I'm so proud of you. It's getting to the point where it's kind of pokey to handle the leaves. Yeah, that's a pumpkin for you. All right, one more stop the onion plant that I'm letting go to seed. If you can walk through your garden without picking weeds, tell me what your secret is, because I cannot. Okay. Here she is in all her glory. I don't even know what, that's probably not even a real song. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe that was a knockoff of like the Miss America song. I don't know. Don't copyright strike me if it's real. Not that it matters. I'm not monetized. All right. I guess that wraps it up. All right. That's about it. Pool's still a work in progress. It's not ready to be looked at. But thanks for coming back to see how things are going. And I thought there was another monarch chrysalis. Too excited. All right. Thanks for watching. You'll see me next time.